Today I'm going to show you how to make a small but pretty little effective paper knife. They're kind of just like finger knives here. That's got a tonto tip on it, just a little curved one, and then a long bladed. They're pretty easy to make. I just figured this out on my own, so I'll show you to make one. For this project you will need one sheet of paper and some tape. That's all you need. So let's get started. To make this project, you need to roll your paper really small. So I'll show you the start of it. You pretty much just take your thumb and you just push a little, and then I don't know if you can see that, you just kind of roll. And if you want to put it on the ground, you can here. I'll show you. And then once you roll it, it makes a small little tube. So you keep rolling it so it's like that. And then you take your little, cut yourself a little piece of tape and just put it right there. And if it's not secure enough, you can put a few more tapes along the tube on each side, but for me, one's fine. Now you take your finger or ruler or something, whatever of your choice, and you just push it down so the tube actually gets nice and flat, like that. And the middle will be harder to push down because it's a thicker tube than the outsides or the ends. Now you just want to loosen it up with your fingers, twist it back and forth as long. That will make the ring part of it that your finger goes into, that part. And you kind of just loosen it up. Do it a longer distance if you want your finger little hole to be bigger like this one. And then you pretty much twist it like that, so it's kind of like an L. And then you just take it, maybe put your finger inside, and then just go like that. Come back around, and it'll look something that's a little cockeyed, like that. And then you just put a piece of tape right there where the two things meet. Inside that ring right there. And then you just wrap it around a few times to make sure it's a nice tight one. So now you got a ring. However long you want your blade to be, that's your choice. So I'll just make it about this long. And you can do a tip like this, or a more angled tip like that, or a curved tip like that. So now you pretty much just choose your length, and then you just give it a nice bend right there. Nice little bend. Make sure it's nice and flexible. And then I'm just going to do a tip somewhat like that. Not really a curved one, just like a nice straight one. So for that, I'm just going to let that be straight. And then where I want the bottom of my blade to be, bend it. If you can see that. And then at the end of your paper, there's a little extra piece. You take another piece of tape and then just tape it along there so it'll hold nice. So now you got a little spot for your finger, and you got a nice little push knife, or whatever you want to call it. Well, that ends my video. Hope you liked it. Please subscribe.